Okay, let's do this fucking shit. Hey, it's Monday, June 1st, and this is MSF News. Okay, right now we currently have Ebony Maw still featured in the Red Star Orbs. He will be leaving them tonight, and so if you trying to get some more red stars on them, now would be the time to do that. We also have the Blitz coming up for Ironheart. It doesn't, don't believe it gives the date in here. It just says coming soon. Blaster for the Power Armor team. Basic attack always gains assist from Iron Man. Ability block. Attack all. That applies defense down to all enemies. Grants health, armor, and defense up to Power Armor allies. It says be on the lookout for the Tech Prodigy Blitz featuring Ironheart. It was in the data mines that would be June 11th. So we'll see if that turns out to be the case. I don't know, I personally have a ton of characters I need to work on right now. And they had the Marvel Strike Force Awards, which you can check that out on YouTube. One thing that was really kind of unexpected in that video is they did announce the 3 coming X-Force characters. Domino we already had in the data mines, so we knew that was coming as an event. Also, they mentioned that Negasonic Teenage Warhead would be a milestone event. And also X-23 is coming, but they didn't say what her release method is. Seeing as Domino's an event and Negasonic Teenage Warhead is a milestone, my guess would be that X-23 would be a Blitz character. So, but who knows, man, they can do anything at this point. We have a new blog here. But before I get to that, I'll say that there is also a lot of offers surrounding this award, the Strike Force Awards. One of which, actually it's a couple of offers, are for Groot and Rocket. Now, if you've been playing the game for a while, chances are you already have them at 7 gold stars, and probably at least 4 or 5 red stars. But if you don't, they have offer. I believe they're both purchasable twice. You can get 75 shards of Rocket for $10. And 50 shards of Groot for $3. And for each of them, they have an offer for 3 red stars for $5. So if you don't have them maxed out, I would definitely say that's a pretty good deal right there. And we also had Captain Marvel come back to the milestones for a very limited time. So that's more good news if you haven't 7-starred your Captain Marvel yet. So let's check out this blog here. This is, of course, Friday's blog. And I don't think... Yeah, we didn't get on this here. For those of you that unlocked Ebony Maw, you've probably noticed that he isn't working 100% as planned. But so they put out a blog post on that. It says there are currently 3 issues with Ebony Maw. The first issue is that Ebony Maw's ultimate ability is not showing all instances of his heal text form. In text form, I'm sorry. This is due to a text limit that can be shown over the head of the character at a given time. We have confirmed he is still doing the proper amount of healing with his ultimate. We are currently discussing ways to make the healing more clear, and once we have an update, we'll let you know. Second, Ebony Maw's ultimate, Forced Transfusion, currently has an issue where his drain stops as a character dies. This is not intended and will be fixed by the end of the week. Lastly, in his ability, Envoy of Thanos, his passive ability, description states that at Tier 5, Black Order and Thanos allies have plus 30% resistance. This text does not match the functionality of the character and should read as plus 10% resistance for a total of 30%. The text will be corrected by the end of the week. We understand that this might change your decision to invest into Tier 5 of the ability. Therefore, if you would like to have the ability set back to level 4 and have the materials/resources returned to you, please comment customer support, options menu, support, and they will assist you. Thank you for reporting the issues so we can address them quickly. I think, I'm going to have to check, but I think those have already been fixed. Alright, and here we have the, in regards to the Domino Blitz, event. It says, Commander, Lady Luck smiles upon your roster this week with the introduction of a mutant mercenary who laughs at the odds and then blows them away. But your good fortune doesn't stop there. We also have a Facebook poll that'll make Dad proud, a returning legendary character, and an event sponsored by Wakanda. But first, break out your tux, ball gown, or fancy pajamas because it's time to walk down the red carpet. The Marvel Strike Force Awards. After much anticipation, the Marvel Strike Force Awards are finally here. Thank you to everyone who cast their vote in each category, and thank you again to everyone for an incredible year. Tune in to our YouTube channel to find out the winners in these categories. Most Improved Character, Rookie of the Year, Alliance War MVP, Lifetime Achievement Award, and more. Sit back and enjoy the show. Actually, there's the video right there, so if you want to watch the whole thing. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go to that part where they talked about the X-Force characters coming.
Mr. Sinister.
Our factions.
Yeah, there it is. So there's the...
That's right. The X-Force will be assembling soon.
But...
And speaking of which, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, who is of course one of the members of the faction, will be having her own milestone event that will bring us all together. And speaking of milestone events, let's kick it on over to our...
So there you go. Milestone event for Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Domino event, which I believe they... Yeah. It says Lady Luck herself has joined Strike in the form of the ever-deadly Domino. Domino is a mutant gifted with the ability to psionically and subconsciously alter probability in her favor, making it appear as though she is extremely lucky. Combined with her elite fighting skill, Domino enters fights with the deck stacked heavily in her favor. As a controller for X-Force, Domino gains X-Force ally assist with each basic attack and has a high chance to apply evade to X-Force allies on their turn. Now I'm wondering how that assist is going to work. Is that just going to be like an assist from a random X-Force ally, or... Well, yeah, I guess it would have to be, because if it was an assist from all X-Force allies, that would be kind of broken for a basic. Maybe an ultimate or something. Kind of like Red Skull. But yeah, so I would assume that's just a random X-Force ally. Now this ability, I think sounds pretty cool. It says when Deadpool is an ally, she revives Deadpool 100% of the time via his passive ability, Mark with a Mouth, and makes his chain attack, Hack and Slash, unavoidable. No, maybe that's not the part. Let's see. On Alliance War offense, she applies offense up to all allies and reduces enemy speed bar. When Domino teams up with Deadpool, Cable, and the two upcoming X-Force members, X-Force can slay the gods of war, Alliance War. Set up and knock down foes with Domino. Traits: Hero, Global, Mutant, Controller, X-Force. Yeah, they forgot the hyphen between X and Force there. Basic Lucky Shot, attack primary target for damage. Gain crit chance for this attack. Gain assist, from a random X-Force ally. Okay, special, Fire in the Hole. Energy 3 of 5. If Deadpool... There it is. That's what I was talking about. If Deadpool is an ally, transfer all negative effects from self and each X-Force ally to Deadpool. So that's almost like the Phoenix special, but except having the intent of killing Phoenix. This actually... It's basically like putting a bunch of stacks of regen on Deadpool, providing that it's not enough bleeds to actually kill him, because the way his passive works is he takes the bleed damage and then heals for each effect. So if you have a ton of stacks of bleed on him and he's only got a little bit of health, it'll still kill him before he gets a chance to gain health. Fill speed bar for Deadpool. Attack most injured enemy for damage and all adjacent targets for damage. Ultimate, no scope. Energy cost 6 of 6, so it's a turn 1 ultimate. Attack primary target for damage and apply disrupted. Rebound chain to 3 adjacent targets for damage. If this character is below 50% health, rebound chain to 5 adjacent targets. Dodge breaks this chain. Passive, Lady Luck. On spawn, fill speed bar. On X-Force ally turn, chance to apply evade to that ally. Gain dodge chance. X-Force allies gain dodge chance. Gain crit damage. X-Force allies gain crit damage. Reduce crit damage done by all enemies. On war offense, on spawn, pardon me. On spawn, reduce speed bar for all enemies. Apply offense up for all X-Force allies. So, it doesn't, obviously, when they release kits in these blogs, they don't give the percentages. But the fill speed bar, I wonder if that's a percentage or, just like Thanos, when he's empowered, he gets that speed bar boost, so he gets that first turn. So if that's the case and it works like that, The way I read it, if you're facing a Black Order on war and they're on defense, Domino would get the first turn because they're both getting full speed bar, but she's also reducing the speed bar of all enemies. So if you had a strong enough Domino, it would have to be, well, we don't know what her damage is yet, but it'd probably have to be like a 7 red star. But it would seem to me that it could be possible, pardon me again, to eliminate one member of that Black Order team and prevent Thanos from being empowered. Which would just be kind of funny because they said in a, straight up 5 versus 5, you would not be able to prevent Thanos from being empowered. And that's largely due to the fact that he gets, well, no, I guess he would still get empowered. Because they'd probably get the speed bar at the same time. I don't know. I just think it's going to be a interesting interaction between the two. Okay, and we have here Serendipity. This is, of course, the name of her event. It says one of your first chances to recruit Domino will be in her upcoming event campaign, Serendipity. Journey to Mr. Sinister's lockdown dimension to help Domino as she uses her lucky instincts to beat the odds and secure life-saving supplies for a desperate strike team. You'll need a team with the limited time lucky trait for this mission. For the complete list of characters with this trait, filter your roster using lucky. I tried that on Friday and it wasn't there. I'm going to have to check again. It might not be in there until they do another update. It says campaign mission additions. Add fire, brimstone, and vibranium to your roster with these characters heading to campaign missions. First up, Ghost Rider, finally, will be replacing Black Panther and Cosmic 3-9. And if you don't want to wait till Wednesday, which is when they release the new characters, there is a Ghost Rider offer in the store. I believe it's $5 for 50 shards. So head there and scoop up shards of the Supernatural Team's Brawler. Next, Black Panther is heading over to Nexus 4-9, where he'll replace Jessica Jones. You can still find her shards at Villains 2-9. Social poll vote. We're honoring all the dads out there this month with a special blitz. And you get to decide which father we're featuring. Visit Marvel Strike Force on Facebook to cast your vote for Mr. Fantastic, Sabretooth, Vulture, Ant-Man, or Drax. Unfortunately, we weren't able to end this section with a dad joke. Our developers were unable to access our joke database. Ha. Legendary. Harness the power of Phoenix and Drax in the blazing return of the Phoenix Rising Legendary event to add this epic mutant to your roster. You'll need a team of your top 5 villain mystic controllers. Hand Assassin, Loki, Mordo, Nobu, Hela, and Ronan. Don't miss your chance at adding this epic mutant. And we got our blitzes here. So swooping in Swooping in and charging in a blitz this week are two characters that pack a punch in their respective teams. First up is a special I'm the Juggernaut Blitz featuring the Brotherhood Protector Juggernaut. In this iteration, we'll have a new limited time event structure featuring red stars and character shards for Juggernaut, level 42 required for red stars. After racking up the red stars with Juggernaut, take your Power Armor team to new heights with the Falcon character shards in the Exo 7 Blitz. Then we have Wakanda Nation. It says prepare your Wakandans for Chaos Theory with the upcoming Wakanda Nation event. During the event, use the following campaign nodes to reward double character shards for Wakandans. Black Panther in Nexus 4-9 and Okoye in Nexus 6-3. You can earn silver and gold promotion credits in the Chaos Theory event, so use this chance to rank up your Wakandans. Until next time, good luck, Commander. Alright, so let's get back in game here, and I want to see. I don't think I've ever seen them add a trait when it was an update. Yeah, it's not in there yet. Alright, so I guess that just leaves us to our legendary and event calendars. Okay, so we got Phoenix coming on the 8th. Star-Lord on the 22nd. Invisible Woman on July 6th. Nick Fury on July 20th. Magneto August 3rd. Black Bolt August 17th. Shuri, August 31st, and Ebony Maw, second run, on September 14th. And as far as Flash events, we got Chaos Theory coming up Friday, a Relic Hunt on the 12th, Payday the 19th. 26, as it's an even month, we will have an off week and pick it back up on July 3rd with another Chaos Theory. And that will be the Chaos Theory that we will finally be able to do Tier 7. So if you are short on your Wakanda roster, and unfortunately, if you don't have Shuri at 7 stars, you're going to be out of luck there. Because her event's going to be almost 2 months after that. So, but if you have Shuri at 7 stars, I would definitely say to go ahead and use this time to get the rest of your Wakandans to 7. And then you'll be able to do that last tier of that event. So, that's all I got for this week. We'll see you guys next weekend. Talk to you then.